What do you mean my build could have been better the entire time? And they buffed the Blasphemous Blade, not nerfed it. By the way, Talisman of the Dread works on Blasphemous Blade better than Fire Scorpion because no defense sacrifice. Now, if you've been following the last couple of videos, I've been running a Blasphemous Blade tank spam that's dumpstered the entire DLC. Messmer was easy, final boss, beat him 4th try, but the reason why I didn't run or even go for the Scorpion Charm, because the fire one, it gives you fire damage, which is good for Blasphemous Blade, but makes you take more fire damage, which is bad into Messmer. Except Talisman of Dread, apparently this is a magma attack, and it's stupid easy to get. You go to that shack over there. You know how you get to that shack? You go to the castle front, and then you walk down through this cave. And then you end up here, and then you walk. And you don't need me to show you the entire route, because it's a straight path. Or if you took the weird path to get the Roth map, well, you can just kind of take the gravestones down here, and then the Elak River Cave is actually like an underground point, and then you just go over here, and then you go down, and then you just go to the hovel, and now your Blasphemous Blade is stronger for free. Now, one big thing about this build that apparently a lot of people don't know about is the Ritual Shield Talisman, even though that's all the way back in the base game. So you go to the Colosseum outside of Lindell, and then the talisman's just there. It's at the front door of the Colosseum, and when I read it, I went, wow, this is really good, especially on a tank build, because it gives you 30% damage negation at maximum. And that's really been another part of the secret to me just beating base Elden Ring as well as beating the DLC, and I have an entire playlist of that journey. Especially for the final boss, the key to this fight is truly the Ritual Shield Talisman. Hey, it turns out you don't get one shot, and you can use it to strategically tank some of the combos. So yeah, Ritual Shield Talisman OP, and I saw some people confused on how I got Moore's armor, but it doesn't really matter, just like bring the tankiest armor you can, Bullgoat. I don't know if Lionel armor would be great into the final boss, but then we also have the Solitude armor set, which you get kind of early on. Yeah, it just gives you like physical negation and holy. And you get that armor from beating the Blackgaol Knight in the Western Nameless Mausoleum. A lot of people like struggling with that, because the first thing they do is they run out and they're like, let's try this first dungeon boss, and then they get slapped. But you come back with either my build, which dabbed on him really easily, or some Scadutree upgrades, and you're good to go, and you're going to have a solid armor set. Now, to get Moore's armor, you just need to talk to him, and depending on how you talk to him is how you unlock it. So, outside of Belurat, at this cross, Moore's going to be there. He's a merchant. And then after the Great Rune shatters, so you go to the Shadow Keep, and then you hear the message that the Great Rune shattered, and then Miquella's followers, they kind of get cleansed of the enchantment on them. You talk to Moore, and he says, like, yo, am I supposed to move on or be sad forever? If you say move on, you're actually going to fight him before the final boss, so. And I'll show you guys that fight later in the video, because the build just keeps on working, and it's pretty awesome. And if you say be sad forever, he just wanders off and dies, and he dies out here by the Church of the Crusade. So you make it out here, and then he's somewhere along the cliffs. I didn't take that route, but then you just pick up the armor off his body. So if you want the armor sooner, you have to kill, like, the nicest person ever in Elden Ring. Also, one thing I've been bad about is explaining my Phsyick choice on my builds, because it's kind of, like, half intuitive, but if it's not directly explained, maybe people don't catch on, because I'm using the Mimic tier. So I lose health, which means if I drink my Phsyick, I get all that health back, and then that procs into the Ritual Shield Talisman. That's just, like, how I cheese the entire base game and DLC. And you can even watch me drink the Phsyick and then gain all of my health back. So, like, the Crimson tier is easy enough to pick up on itself, and then the other one is the Opaline Hard tier, which boosts all damage negation, which I just kind of like mentioned, where it's like, yeah, the Phsyick also has the damage negation one, but that gives you, I think, 15% damage negation. So you get your Mimic tier out, use the Phsyick, and then you're sitting at 45% damage negation plus whatever talismans you're rocking, and then you're just like super duper mega tank. And then when you get hit, you have all that damage negation, so you land the Blasphemous Blade, and then you're back to full, and now you're back at the Ritual Shield Talisman, and you just have to dodge a little bit. And the equip load is going to be really heavy, like 78 on this, and if you want to like wield an extra weapon, you know, it could push you into a heavy load. And depending on what other extra weapons you want to wield, it might push you into a heavy load or something. So you're pretty much just like stuck on the Blasphemous Blade. Also, if you start with the Golden Vow, you're just taking no damage, which is really cool. And then that does go into the stats, where it's like, yeah, you need like 60 Vigor, 50 something to 60 Endurance, and then you just kind of shrug off everything, and the rest is in faith to scale into your Blasphemous Blade. You also don't need anything over 80 faith because there's a second soft cap that like gives you insanely diminishing returns. So depending on like how many levels you have to afford, like you hit 80 and that's going to give you insane damage on Blasphemous Blade. But if you have levels to spare, might as well get the extra percentage points of damage, even though it's like very inefficient. Also, people are complaining. They're like, you're level 253. Bro, I made a rune farming guide. It's 25 million runes an hour. Level 250 takes less than 40 million total runes. So instead of losing to the Blackgaol Knight for 2 hours and then losing to Messmer for another 3 hours, you just pick up some more Scadutree fragments and then come back a higher level, and you're actually way ahead on time. So like levels are inconsequential, especially at my like 250 build breakpoint. And people are weird about PvP. It's like, oh, you just stop at 150. Why? The game kind of scales forever. So like, skill issue. Also, my guides, I haven't been good about showing my exact Scadutree blessings because, like, yeah, you have to look at it on the status page. It's up for a couple seconds. Be like, okay, level 15, level 8. I think I was 12 or 13 when I took on Messmer, and then I made that fight look really, really easy. And then I powered up to 15 for the final fight. And then the Revered Spirit Ashes. Yeah, you just get as many as you can, and then that makes your Mimic really, really strong. And then to see if I can make this build even stronger, there's an item I want to look for. The Verdirigris Discus raises defense with higher equipment load. Now, the wiki is still trying to catch up to all the content in the game. A lot of things don't have map links. Even if you go to, like, the Scadutree page, it doesn't have all of them, especially on the map. So this one says player takes 10% less damage at heavy load with this talisman equipped. I've seen Reddit posts of people saying the medium or heavy doesn't change anything, or some people are saying that's bugged. Some people are saying that's the raw weight value that scales the damage. So I just want to go out and test it. So I'm going to see if I can find it from the Church of the Bud entrance and see what that damage negation is like. Aha, this is what I'm looking for. So you hop down onto the gazebo, and then you make it to this part. So you don't hop down here. You just kind of keep going to the south. Now, is it in this part? And it's just very easy to find. No. Wait. Okay, why does this go up? Do I need to go up? Why is there a site of grace here? Alright, I'm continuing all the way down through here. Oh, there's a chest over here. Yo, if this is it, that's easy. Talisman of all crucibles. Alright, so that's how you get that if you're looking for it. And then that's how, then that spits you out over here to the lift. Got it. Alright, so from this side of grace, you just kind of run back over here. If you pass the giant archer, you're on the right track. And I guess we just kind of keep heading down. Why does it want me to summon a mimic? Oh, that's why. Oh, what? Why is there another dancing lion out here? Hello, game. Well, I guess we can show how awesome the build is. We can do 3,000 damage to the dancing lion. And then another 3,000. My mimic's not even helping. That's cool. Yeah, see, we're just at like full health. If bad things happen, we can tank. Get some distance, let the mimic tank. Heal, heal, and now we just don't die. Would really suck if my mimic died of blight instantly. Okay, that's kind of painful. But while we're in like getting juggled animation and not dying, like, all right, get my potion out. Heal to full, and then just get one of these. Oh, easy. Ow. Divine Beast Tornado. Past that, over here. Yep. Nah. There's no way it's this easy. There's the Verdigris or Verdirigris Discus. Okay, it looks like there's no other way of getting down there. The map might make it seem like, oh, you just kind of go down through here and then you're into that lake bed. But no, you have to take the path. And then at the end of all that is how you get the Verdirigris. 80, 78, 79. And we go into equipment, and we go into heavy load, which is not great, but maybe if you're doing like a heavy shield, then you get a little bit of extra damage negation. It doesn't scale super hard, because it goes from like 80 to 82, which actually makes sense, because everything is additive. So if I took off everything, my base is going to be a lot lower. So it'd probably be really good with a shield build, but not what I'm doing. You still need that roll. You still need to dodge a little bit of damage. But at least we showed this build doing something, and then I can show you guys the other boss fight, and hopefully all that makes sense. But yeah, this beats everything. And any little, like, optimization or min-max or anything you could add to the build, it just beats everything better. I did, like, a kind of side quest. I can summon one of the guys, and I guess she's bad. And weird stuff's happening. What? Wait, an adversary. Wait. I thought he was gonna be an ally. I just summoned someone to make the fight harder. Hey. Does that mean I get like more loot though? Oh, that means I don't get... Okay, ow. What do you mean? What do you mean? Or maybe because I like won one of them over. Oh yeah, that's more. Oh no. I wanted to be his friend, but I didn't do his quest. Okay, so it's the other way around. He'll be summoned at the right time later. Bro. Oh wait, now they're all coming in. Oh. But there's my boy. So like this is actually, dude, this is a really cool fight. This is a sick fight because everyone's coming in now, and like, the quest you did changed the outcome. And I actually had a couple of quests set up. I didn't do the poison dude because I didn't want to finish that, but I had it still. And these guys are healing. All right, more's going down though. Like hopefully I get his armor. His armor looked really cool, even though he's like the nicest dude I've ever seen in this game. I'm so sad for him. Oh, probably want to get rid of her. Oh my god, she does damage. Hey. Hey. Bro, I'm still Scarlet Radahn. That's like just making this fight annoying because I ate that pot from more. Bro, what a dirty fighter. Bro, you got to roll back. Yo. Oh, we can't die. I've got like my god build. She also has to run out of pots at some point. Can't dodge forever.
By way of apology,
Haha.
make the world.
And I like how I leave Dane in this. They just had beef the whole time. Oh, I'm out. I still hit him, I think. I hit him with the down slash. Bro, who died to who died to friend? Who are you on my side? Gave me Leda sword, but I didn't get more. Returning you to your world. Neat. Oh, is this like some multiple dimension stuff going on? Where like I went to the, oh yo, and there's their bodies. Yo. Yo. Yo, this is actually like really cool. So it's like we went to their reality of the Erdtree. That's why there's like spirit summons and stuff. So I guess like some multiverse thing. So if you guys enjoy the video, I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.